Blow?
Sí.
They've got wheels. It looks like something that Clarkson and team would make.
The time has come to leave Portugal and I make my way to Leon in Spain.
You have reached your destination.
Okay folks, so here we are. We're not going to see any Kings. Well, we might see some Burger Kings, but other than that, I left it until I got here to find out. We're in a place called Leon, and I wondered if it had anything to do with the Kings of Leon. Leon in Spain has had many kings in the past, but it's nothing to do with the band, the Kings of Leon. They're in America, and the name Leon is apparently from like the father stroke grandfather of the band members, so it's unlikely that I'm going to bump into them here. It'd be one hell of a coincidence if I did do. You can see I've parked in one of these free park-ups that they provide in Spain in cities for people to go and explore the city, and that's what I think I'm going to do.
Woke up in Leon today, in big yellow on my way, cobblestone beneath my feet, history is in each street.
Every big city in Spain has a Plaza Mayor, a major square.
Wander through the city square, cathedrals rising everywhere.
Doing an audio tour.
Audio tour in my ears through the maze it guides and steers. By the palace wall so grand, feel the echoes where I stand. Roman ruins, art so fine, layers of the past entwined.
Just about every historic building I've walked past has got something going on, so they're just about all covered in some kind of scaffolding or whatever. Okay, not all of them, but a lot of them. So what you're looking at there is the old Roman walls that used to surround what they now call the Old Town, and it's from the 4th century AD. Not all of it's from the 4th century AD, a lot of it's been rebuilt since then, like that bit with red brick.
By the palace wall so grand, feel the echoes where I stand. Roman ruins, art so fine, layers of the past entwined.
Cool.
It's my last day in Spain. I'm on my way now to cross into France, and then I've got just under 3 weeks to make my way to Calais for the crossing back. It's still 3 weeks away, but it just feels like it's already gone, if you know what I mean. Want a bit of a motorway here, and I just thought I'd share with you a difference. In Britain, our motorways, our exit numbers are numbered sequentially, so exit 1 followed by exit 2. Exit 2 could be 20 miles away. I don't think they are that big a gap, I don't know, but that's how it works in Britain. In Spain, and I think other countries in Europe, they number the exits by the distance in kilometres from the start of that particular road. So if you're at exit 10 and you're getting off at exit 20, you've got 10 kilometres to drive. I like that system, it's a very good system. So you know from your exit marker how far you have to drive for the next exit. Whereas in Britain, we haven't got a clue. All we know is that we've passed an exit and the next one could be straight away, could be ages away. You see, there's some things that we do better and there's some things that they do better that could both learn from each other.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Sople, caballero.
Blow?
Sí, blue. Is that this alcohol?
No.
Okay, perfect.
Gracias. Adios. So that was a beautiful little town up in the Pyrenees in the Basque country. So I don't know if you noticed any street signs. I ain't got a clue what they're saying. It's a bit like driving through Wales for me. It's completely different to Spanish. I've seen a bit of graffiti as well, quite aggressive stuff about this not being Spain. Yeah, there's still quite a strong push for independence. Don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. I've seen tons of groups of bikers on this road and I can understand why. It goes on forever. The tarmac's wonderful. Look at these. If you like twisties, you're gonna love this road.
Wheels on fire, dreaming in a while, Twisty roads going mile by mile. Southern France, the morning wakes. Freedom echoes as the engine shakes.
So, that side over there's France, this side's Spain. I'm going to cross the border in a minute, I think. Maison, I think we might be in France. I think we're in France. As I was driving along, I passed this site that I just couldn't help stopping and having a closer look at. The Demoon. This is the only building located outside the walls. It was built from 1569 to 1626. During the 19th century, it was connected to the city by walls with a gated drawbridge. On each side of the gate, arched rooms were used as an ammunition storage. I couldn't resist having a nosy to see what ancient gems were inside. Is that an ancient shopping trolley? It's 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm somewhere near Saint-Malo, very north of France. I've not picked the camera up for over a week. I've taken the time to do some recovering of my injuries and to just enjoy being in the moment a little bit as well. So I'll show you where I am. So there's a nice campsite right there. Bonjour. This is my little campsite. So they're odd looking fishing boats, aren't they? They've got wheels. It looks like something that Clarkson and team would make to cross the channel out of a bathtub. So let me know in comments if you know what these boats are all about with their own wheels. How strange. It's been one of those mornings. So it's just been a catalogue of errors as usual this morning. I have already said all this to you once, but one of the errors, I didn't plug the microphone in, so you wouldn't have been able to hear me. Anyway, we're just going for a little ride, nothing silly, just to familiarise myself again with the bike. Come on, we're going to go over a bridge in a sec. Hope you noticed my, what I said this, one of my many damages, this poor bike, honestly, it must hate me. It must hate me. So I think you can hear me now. I think we're switched on. I've stopped and started so many times, it's just ridiculous. Another thing is the map I was trying to use. I've read a load of good stuff about it, but it just kept switching off. I was doing weird stuff and I kept stopping and starting it. Anyway, we're going towards a place called Saint-Malo. I've heard good stuff about it. A friend of mine asked me to call in and have a look. Getting closer, mate. It's on the Nürburgring. There's nutters everywhere. Well, this looks a little bit more like it. It reminds me a little bit of Rotterdam, actually. So this is the bit everybody wants to see. Don't know if I feel like I trust leaving my bike here. Bike maybe, but do I need to carry all my stuff and my helmet while I go have a quick look in here? I would have liked to have had a ride round, but I don't think you can go within the city walls from the looks of it. Lots of carry. I decided it'd be not much fun in all my riding gear, carrying my helmet, my stuff that's on the bike. I might come back actually, I might come back in the van, park the van up outside where I saw the other camper vans, have a little wander about. Well, I've pretty much gone through France without picking the camera up. Several reasons. It's been ridiculously hot and I've just been now in some me time. Very important, me time. You'd think I get enough me time, wouldn't you? But you know, we can be very busy in our heads with all kinds of things, projects, you know, things that we'd like to achieve. I'm trying to be more empty-headed. Yeah, I'm trying to be more empty-headed and just be present. I recognise that working in businesses, my own and other people's,
for years and years you end up, well I did anyway, where everything's got a deadline, a target, everything's got, you know, to be analysed and broken down into little bullet points and what have you, and I didn't used to have such a full mind over everything. I used to be able to just appreciate the here and now without all that noise, and that's what I'm trying to get to again, is where have less noise. Switch the noise off. Switch the noise off. I can't help thinking that what I did naturally, what we all do naturally as a child, is the place to be happy. You know, when you're a child, you just, as much as possible, appreciate the moment that you're in. You have wishes and desires and all that sort of stuff, but you're not consumed by them, you know. Just taking the here and now as it comes, the good and the bad. So twice today I've come across French people that have just launched themselves at a zebra crossing without waiting to see traffic spotted them like lemmings. Well, what can I say? I've I've gone back to where I stayed last night rather than where I've left the van. So it's much longer motorbike ride than I thought I was going to have today. There's worse things I could be doing. Well, hopefully come to the right place. The van's here. I can see its nose. Yes, there it is.
I'm in a right grump today. I don't know why. I'm just a right miserable. Everything bugs me. Is it straight ahead, yeah?
Straight ahead, yes.
That way.